Hello, and welcome back to today's episode Book Bites and Banter, the podcast where literature meets laughter and the occasional existential crisis. I'm your host Alex, and today we're diving into Suzanne Collins' The Hunger Games, the book that made all of us grateful of our school didn't require us to fight our classmates for lunch. Joining me today are two guests who somehow survived reading the novel without starting a rebellion. Let's welcome Jamie all the way from Hawaii and Rika.
Oh, I absolutely started a rebellion against sleep because I stayed up till 3 a.m. reading the last 6 chapters.
Same. But at least we were not chased by genetically engineered wasps.
Yeah.
To start things up, let's start with a quick, dramatically oversimplified summary of the book Jamie.
Absolutely, The Hunger Games is about practice everything. A teenage girl with an emotional range of the wall but the aim of a marble replaced by her sister Prim in a devised fight to the death, basically reality TV meets Gladiator Arena.
She teams up with Ita, her partner, in both trauma and unspoken romantic tension. Together, they navigate alliances, morally questionable values, and a government that desperately makes therapy.
And to balance the chaos, we have two critics, Dr. Holloway, our resident literary surgeon, and Professor Min, who specializes in saying the brutal truth kindly.
Pleasure to be here. I brought notes, many notes, perhaps too many.
I'll try not to insult anyone's favorite character, but no promises.
So let's talk about the themes of the Hunger Games, Dr. Holloway. What stands out the most for you?
The novel critiques oppressive systems, media manipulations, and economic inequality. Collins cleverly uses the games to expose how entertainment distracts people from systemic justice.
Also, Brad Pitt is basically a handsome carbohydrate.
True, but the love triangle also shows how war forces young people to mature. Emotionally, Katniss becomes the symbol of rebellion not through choice, but through survival.
The media aspect is wild. Imagine having to fake a romance just to stay alive. Most people can't even maintain a real one.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, calm down, Rika. Hey, let's not grab you. Calm down. Now let's go to the most amusing part of the podcast. So, who's your favorite character? Oh my gosh, Jamie.
Rue, perfect, precious, deserve better. I'm still upset.
How about you, Rika?
Katniss. She's flawed, garnered, and emotionally constipated, but extremely human.
So, Dr. Holloway, how about you?
Pita. His character shows vulnerability as strength. Also, baking is a survival skill. Carbs saves life.
So, lastly, Professor Min.
Haymitch, a masterclass in I'm tired and I hate everyone.
Oh, that's lovely characters for all of you. So, honestly, relatable. So now let's do some critiquing. So let's hear from our critic, Dr. Holloway. What is he gonna say about the book?
Collins' prose is accessible, but also deeply symbolic. The world building is efficient, and the pacing rarely follows. However, The love triangle angle, while effective, occasionally overshadows the stronger political mentality.
So how about you, Professor Mead?
I agree. It's compelling, but at times feel like it's trying to please both teenage romance fans and dystopian purists. Still, its emotional impact is undeniable.
Translation is good, but they wished Katniss cried more.
Incorrect. She cried the scientifically appropriate amount.
So, what if you were in the game? What should you do? So, let's have some fun. If you were in the Hunger Games, what would your strategy be? So, let's talk about Jamie.
I'd form an alliance, pretend to be useful, and then fake my death dramatically with a monologue.
Wow. A monologue. So, how about you, Rika?
I'd climb a tree and refuse to come down ever.
Oh my god! That's basically playing safe. So,
Yes.
how about Professor Min?
I'd perish within the first 30 seconds, probably tripping over around.
Okay, you're not a survivalist,
Yes.
Professor Min. How sad. And lastly, Dr. Holloway, how about you?
Unlikely. You'd overanalyze the rock until it surrendered.
So, for me, I just behind the bush and hope the capital forgot I existed. Yeah.
But how come if they have a list of the names?
Then that's the
Great
Yeah.
question. So,
So, before we officially end this podcast, I want to know about your thoughts. So, what are your final thoughts about why should people still read the Hunger Games today? So, let's start with Rika.
Because its themes of inequality and media are still relevant.
Yes, especially nowadays,
Yes.
especially teenagers. So, how about Jamie?
Because it's fun and fast-paced, and emotionally devastating and the best.
Especially the killing
Yeah.
one. Love. Oh, perfect. So, Dr. Holloway, how about you?
because it teaches us critical thinking about power structures.
And lastly, Professor May.
And because dystopia reminds us to protect our democracy and our pastries.
Thank you to our amazing guests for sharing your lovely insight and energy today. We love having you on the show.
It's such a pleasure.
Thank you, Dr. Holloway.
That's really.
Thank you for inviting
Yes,
us.
oh my God. And lastly, Lisa, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. We hope you enjoyed the discussion as much as we did. Join us again next time for more books, banter, and great conversation. This is your host, Alex. Thank you very much. Sawadee ka.